The 118 apps that were banned in the latest round of Chinese app banning by the government included PUBG as well. And some took it as a bit of surprise that there is going to be an Indian version of PUBG and it's going to be called FAU-G. And Akshay Kumar is one of the people involved in the creation of this game in many different ways. But it has been developed as such by a company called Encore, of which Vishal Gondal is the chief. And so we had a conversation going with him about what we can expect. Of course, that game is expected to come out by the end of October. But listen in to Vishal and what he is saying by way of expectations on FAU-G.
The whole idea of Encore Games is to create gaming IP which is Indian. Right from our inception, that has really been our vision and plan. If you see today the App Store, except Ludo King, which is a proudly Indian game based on an Indian theme, all the rest of the games are mostly foreign products made in China or US or other markets. And clearly, my belief is that Indians would want to consume content and IP they associate with. That's exactly what I did in my last company, India Games, where we made games around cricket, Bollywood, and various themes. We also did the IPL game, for example. So now with Encore, which we formed in 2019 with an amazing team, Dayanidhi, who's the CEO, and an experienced set of gamers, we are creating 3 IPs. One is the action game, which you are going to see FAU-G launching later next month. The other is a music-based game, which is also going to be coming soon, and a cricket game. So we are working on 3 IPs. The idea clearly is to give Indians very high-quality gaming experiences with stories and themes they associate with. And that is the time when with Goki, Akshay Kumar is already our brand ambassador. So I was meeting him and I mentioned him about our action themed game. And given Akshay is so passionate about the armed forces, the police, his idea was that how could we give our kids, our gamers, first hand experience of being a soldier. And that's how he came up with the name FAU-G. And to add to that, he also had formed the Bharat Ke Veer Trust, which supports the martyrs' families. So not only are we creating a game based on Indian themes and what's happened with our soldiers, but 20% of our net revenue will be donated to the Bharat Ke Veer Foundation.
So, when you're talking about Indian video games, Atmanirbhar Bharat, all of that, uh, whose idea was it to, ride on what's going on currently, Galwan Valley, the border tensions that are taking place? But because clearly you are riding on the nationalist wave as well as cashing in on what's happening over there.
So, well, I was in fact the first one to make a game on Kargil when the Kargil war happened in 1998. I had created a game then. In fact, later on, we even created a bigger title on the whole war theme called Yodha, which we had launched in 2000. So I am not new to creating games around wars and themes. In fact, the Galwan Valley conflict, as you know, started in May, June. So we've been working on this level since then. So that was the time the whole idea was conceptualized, because these are not things you can develop in 1 or 2 days. Also, I want to clarify that our game is not a copy or inspired by PUBG in any ways. It's an original idea. In fact, the first level is going to be you experiencing being on Galwan Valley fighting with the intruders. So clearly, it's just coincidental that our announcement was kind of timed with this ban on PUBG. But like I said, irrespective of whether PUBG was banned or not banned, we would launch this game next month. So that was always the plan from the beginning.